Tilley. Non-stop music.
Here we go. Live from the Grand Duchy, it's next week's Top 20 down 4 at number 20. It's Queen and I Want It All.
I want it all.
And it's the chart that leads the way, a whole 7 days ahead of the rest.
Next week's Top 20, Shaun Tilley.
Down 4 from this week's 16 to next week's number 20, Queen and I Want It All. And already I've got to my favourite song in the brand new chart from Radio Luxembourg, straight in at number 19. I love this. It's Malcolm McLaren and Waltz Darling. Next week's Top 20 from Radio Luxembourg, that's a new entry at number 17, Tom Petty and I Won't Back Down.
Hello, baby. Shaun Tilley.
Oh, baby, you know what I like. It's next week's Top 20.
Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down.
Oh, baby, that's what I like.
Next week's Top 20.
Tom Petty at number 17 and Bobby Brown down 7 places from this week's 9 to next week's number 16. It's Every Little Step on 208. Sunday night on 208 and next week's chart. Incidentally, there's no change at the top in America. Still, the US number 1 single is Michael Damian and Rock On, and still the number 1 album in the States is the Fine Young Cannibals with The Raw and the Cooked. That's our biggest climber, going up from this week's 20, 9 places to next week's number 11. Those ex-House Martin boys, The Beautiful South, and A Song for Whoever.
Tilley. Non-stop music.
Get ready for the top 10. Down 2 at number 10, Kylie Minogue and Hand on Your Heart, another former number 1, dropping to number 9, Ferry Across the Mersey, Jerry Marsden and Friends. That's down 6 places. This is down 1. This week's 7 to next week's 8, Nana Cherry.
Okay, you're on your own. It's late.
Radio Luxembourg and Donna Summer, no change. This week's 6 is still at next week's number 6. Yet another PWL production bringing about success. It's I Don't Want to Get Hurt.
Radio Luxembourg Roadshow.
And just in case you missed them earlier on, here come those dates for the Radio Luxembourg Summer Roadshow of 1989.
Radio Luxembourg 208. Great Britain.
Well, I kick it all off on Monday, the 31st of July in Southport, and then we move on to Lytham, St Anne's, Blackpool, Morecambe and Bowness and Windermere. That's in just our first week. I get to do a second week, which starts Monday, the 7th of August in Scarborough. Then it's Bridlington, Cleethorpes, Skegness and Hunstanton. Keep it tuned in to Radio Luxembourg for more details, and I hope very much that you can get around to as many of those roadshow dates as possible. It's the brand new Top 5, and it's up from this week's 10 to next week's number 5, Guns N' Roses. And it's Axl Rose, he's the lead singer. Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine, up 5 places from this week's 10 to next week's number 5. And the highest new entry, straight in from nowhere at number 4, Back to Life. It's Soul to Soul. Back to Life, However Do You Want Me. It's our highest of 5 new entries on next week's Top 20 from Radio Luxembourg at number 4, Soul to Soul, featuring the voice of Karen Wheeler.
You're listening to Shaun Tilley, and the music rolls on.
Now, we thought there might be a little bit of a chance that Cliff Richard might make it to number 1 on next week's Top 20 from 208. Sadly, he drops 1 from this week's 2 to next week's number 3. Here's The Best of Me.
So many years gone.
The Best of Me from Cliff Richard, down 1 from this week's 2 to next week's number 3.
Shaun Tilley, next week's Top 20.
And going up 2 places from this week's 4 to next week's number 2, here comes Madonna on Radio Luxembourg with Express Yourself. The top 3, there was no number 1 for Cliff Richard, down 1 at 3 with The Best of Me, and Madonna still to make number 1, going up 2 at number 2 with Express Yourself, meaning no change at the top of the chart from Radio Luxembourg. Still there at next week's number 1, it's Jason Donovan with his cover of Brian Hyland's Sealed with a Kiss.
Though we've got to say goodbye.